welcome to the Wisdom Inspired Talk podcast. Thank you for joining me today. I am Yomi Akipelu, your wisdom coach, speaker, teacher, and author of Blow the Cap Off Your Capability and other books. In this podcast, we will learn from the wisdom of wise men and women from ancient and contemporary times. We will glean wisdom from books, biographies, teachings, quotes, and sayings of sages through the ages. So, let's dive right in. Today, we'll be speaking about worry. Let's start with a quote, a story, and a poem. Wanda E. Brunstetter said, "Worry is the dark room where negatives are developed." At the end of his life, Sir Winston Churchill said, "When I look back on all these worries, I remember the story of the man who said on his deathbed that he had had a lot of trouble in his life, most of which had never happened." Churchill was speaking about the burden of worries that never materialize. However, there are many different types of burdens in life, and some of them are very real, but most are probably not. Now for the poem. It's titled, No Problem. And here goes. For every problem under the sun, there is a solution or there is none. If there is a solution, go and find it. And if there isn't, never mind it. Corrie Ten Boom said, "Worry is a cycle of inefficient thoughts whirling around a center of fear." Worry can rob us of peace and the enjoyment of life. I think the most useless activity on earth is worry. It changes nothing, but can increase blood pressure. So don't worry. Be happy. I know it is easier said than done, but too much worry and analysis of the problem leads to paralysis. Worry means to strangle or to choke off. Worry leads from somewhere to nowhere. John Newton said, "We can easily manage if we will only take each day and the burden appointed to it. But the load will be too heavy for us if we carry yesterday's burden over again today and then add the burden of the morrow before we are required to bear it." Concerning worry, Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Matthew 11:28-30. A yoke is something Jesus would have made in a carpenter's shop. It is a wooden frame joining two animals, usually oxen, at the neck, enabling them to pull a plow or wagon together. The function of the yoke is to make the burden easier to carry. Eugene Peterson in the Message Bible translates Matthew 11:28-30 in this way. Are you tired, worn out, burned out by religion? Come to me. Get away with me, and you'll recover your life. I will show you how to take a real rest. Walk with me and work with me. Watch how I do it. Learn the unforced rhythms of grace. I won't lay anything heavy or ill-fitting on you. Keep company with me, and you learn to live freely and lightly. According to Jim Rohn, worry is fear painting negative pictures in your mind. And if you watch that mental movie long enough, you'll get a false picture of how things really are. Worry is a mental broadcasting station, and more often than not, it is false or at least distorted propaganda. Worry has that sneaky way of stopping short of giving you all the facts. Worry is often the trickery of mentally filtered facts on the negative side, and the bold declaration and impression that those are all the facts. Worry has the mental audacity to suggest that the elevator only runs one way, and that is down. Many times, worry is a 5-alarm bell for a simple waste paper basket fire. Worry is a depletion of constructive emotion. It's wasted mental energy. It's like letting the starter run the battery down when the car won't start. Worry is most often due to lack of all the facts. It's a lack of full understanding, a lack of complete information, and also because of lack of planning or being unprepared for what lies ahead. When you feel inadequate, when you feel you don't have the full picture, when you feel you don't have adequate ability, knowledge, talent, courage, and faith, then you feel anxious. Left unchecked, worry can become like a mad dog loose in the house. So don't let worry run amok in your life a moment longer. It's a burden you can get rid of. It's a monkey you must get off your back. Getting rid of worry starts with a decision. Do it now. Plan. Be prepared. Get rid of that nagging, sinking feeling that you won't make it, that you can't do it, that things will not work out for the best. Worry is undue concern that takes too much of your emotional time. You should be concerned and careful about life's issues, but not overly concerned. Worry is undue concern. So get rid of worry by consistent affirmation, by not neglecting to do what you should do at the right time. Remember all the things you worried about that never happened. Recall all the things you are grateful for. It is said that 90% of the things we worry about in the past never happened anyway. Analyze the worry to death by arguing against it based on all the positive experiences you've had and all the negatives that never happened. Talk to yourself persuasively about all the good you have experienced. Believe your beliefs and doubt your doubts. Look at all the facts and silence the one-sided negative propaganda of worry. The best answers to worry are gratitude for the blessings you've enjoyed. Prayer and planning ahead also help a lot. I have found that I enjoy great peace by fixing my heart on God's goodness, on His faithfulness, on His loving kindness. Isaiah 26:3 says, He will keep in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on Him. A lot of people suffer from anxiety also because they are always worried about what others think about them. In life, we must cultivate a little I don't care attitude. So don't worry about what people think or what they might think about you. When we try hard or try too hard to be liked, we become over anxious and we look bad. So we mustn't worry what people think about us. Someone said, when I was 18, I worried about what everybody was thinking about me. And when I became 80, I was worried that nobody was thinking about me. Now I do understand that a lot of people suffer from serious emotional distress, such as depression and anxiety. But I think the most effective and powerful antidote for anxiety is thanksgiving and gratitude. So the next time you feel anxiety coming on, or even begin to think about the possibility of it coming on, we should nip it in the bud immediately by counting our blessings. Emma Bombeck said, worry is like a rocking chair. It keeps you going, but you don't get anywhere. So don't worry, be happy, and count your blessings. And that is all for today. Until next time, keep on growing in wisdom and maturity. Blow the cap off your capability. Be unstoppable. Be awesome. I'm cheering you on.